What can you do? I'm sure.
Cancel the noise.
Oh, sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, we're started, by the way.
Nice. Nice. This is going to be a thing. I can already tell.
So how do you guys actually want to start this podcast?
Well, you should probably be the one to start it every
Okay,
time.
I'm starting it right now. My name's Dave.
I'm Xavier.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Steven.
I'm Dave. And this
Again?
this is.
All right.
We're gonna go this way. We're gonna
We
go
have two
around.
Daves.
We went all the way around the circle. It came back to me. I have to say it again.
Why?
I don't know. Just
Okay.
it's rules.
Wonderful start off.
By that logic, you
Jolly
should just
good.
keep going.
What's it called? What's our podcast?
Oh,
I don't even know if I'm a
I don't-
permanent
what
part
are
of
we-
this.
What? No. Oh, this is Steve. He is from a different show.
That doesn't exist yet?
That doesn't exist yet, but it has an idea and a name. So
What's the name of the podcast?
what? Oh man,
Nailed it.
What did we call it?
Oh, nailed it. That's right.
right. Nailed it.
You gotta remember the name of the podcast.
I know
man.
you don't have to remember any name of it. Like, what? Like, how would you say it?
Nailed it?
Yeah, there you go.
No,
See?
not as a question.
That's-
How would
yeah.
you say it?
How would you say it?
I have to say it like that?
No,
No,
you can say it
I'm
however you
saying
want.
you.
Nailed it.
No,
No,
I don't
that's
like it.
stupid. I don't like that
Oh,
either.
of course. Every time with you two. Every time with you two specifically. God damn it.
I wish you wouldn't have even tried. I mean, that
Yeah,
was
like,
worse than not
You know
trying.
what?
I
Can
liked
we
it
get
better
somebody
as a
else
question.
in here to try to do the voiceover?
Can we
of the
restart
nailed it?
this?
How about
Oh, that's terrible.
no?
That is-
How about nailed it?
You sounded like a gremlin on that last.
Oh.
Anyways.
Anyways, I don't know. You know what? We're just recording this. This is our second podcast.
How about we start it like this? How was your guys' week?
Oh,
Somebody
that's a
start off.
terrible way to start.
Nobody
Here's the
wants
thing.
to hear about our
That's
weeks.
not a horrible way.
It is a terrible way.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay. It's probably a good way.
It's probably no. It's a good way to get it broken in, and then you pick the starting point based on when it actually becomes interesting.
That's very logical. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
He doesn't want to do the editing.
You
This
don't
is
like
all,
logical.
No!
this is all going to go just right into it.
Into what?
Into
Right on,
who?
it's just online.
What are
Wait,
we putting
on
this
the,
into?
On the internet.
This is really
This
starting
is going to be in the internet?
The
I
internets.
thought we were just going to blast it on our
Excuse
radios
me.
and drive down the street.
Announce interwebs.
See how many people run after our
Anyways.
car.
This is terrible.
Don't
We're-
put your foot on the thing.
I'm sorry.
It's going to shake this and make a noise.
Make a noise.
Yeah.
So how was your week, Michael?
It was good.
What
It was a
happened?
good week. It was
That's,
a lot of
is
work.
that all
Lot
you?
of work?
It was good. It was a pleasant
So he
week.
talks over me doing
Yeah,
to make fun of the fact that I only said that it was good.
Anything special happen?
just-
Any games? Anything?
Not this week. No, just looking forward to the playoffs starting
Oh yeah.
for football, and yeah, that was it for me. It was
Yeah?
a pretty low key week.
So something I want to bring up for the last podcast.
What?
That you were not there for. Do you want to explain, even though I believe we put you on blast?
Yeah, you guys kind of went into it a little bit.
Why did you not show up to the first recording of the podcast?
Because the hometown MLS team, the Sounders, were playing in their first MLS Cup.
How did that go?
They won
Okay.
in a shootout, and it was kind of funny because they won after 0 shots on goal in full time. So
What-
they're the first
What
team
is
to ever
the
do that.
MLS?
Major League Soccer.
Oh. and who are the Sounders?
They're the MLS team for Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they play where the Seahawks play.
Now, if you're gonna do
So
it,
they play football.
now this is an
They play
acronym for
football.
something, right? Football. Football.
Football.
So yeah, I wouldn't have missed it if it wasn't for the championship. I
Okay.
wouldn't have missed the
That's
podcast,
fair.
but it was
Wrong.
just like if Atlanta makes it to the Super Bowl, I will miss the next podcast.
Oh my god.
Not happening.
So you like sports, Michael?
Yes.
David, do you like sports?
I like the idea of sports.
Do you like sports?
I don't know what sports are.
Okay, cool. So we're on the same
Good,
page
good.
then.
I like that.
Yes.
Nice.
Chapter 2.
So I'll just excuse myself
I
from you
don't,
guys.
I don't mind when they're on, and I like watching them, but I don't really care who's playing
There you go.
or what the game is.
Same.
I'm that way with
Women's
everything but
tennis.
football and soccer.
I like.
Women's tennis. Women's tennis.
See, this is boring. Not when I start talking and then you talk over me. When you go, I like, and then you just go completely silent. That's the boring part.
So,
I think the idea is
So-
that Dave has to fill in all the space with
Well, you
just
just
nonsense.
you can't start a sentence and then just disappear off the
what did
line.
everybody do for New Year's? That's a good topic since it's like the first week of the new year.
This is the first week of the new.
Yeah, how's everybody's New Year's weeks going?
Words are good.
uh,
Words
My
put
New
into
Year's
a
resolution is to learn how to use words.
It's a good one for you. I like that. We just met, but I approve.
I didn't make any resolutions because resolutions are bullshit, and everybody knows that.
How dare you, sir?
Are you following your resolutions?
Of
Did you
course.
make a resolution?
I make the same resolution I do every year.
What,
which-
not to make a resolution?
No, be
No.
more annoying and less logical.
To be. Hey, first of all, yes, that is part of it.
That's not a resolution.
That's not a
just-
resolution. That's
what
just
he
what
does.
I
Be
do.
better than you were the year before. That's
be-
a resolution.
My goal every year is to be better than Xavier.
That's not hard.
Wow. So
How
this
long
year
have you
might be
known
the
Xavier?
first.
Not long, but it's been my goal since childhood.
So,
You
haven't
didn't
even known each other
you
that
hadn't put a
long.
name to a face yet.
Yeah, I was
I
just
like
like, I have to be better Xavier, and I at the
And then
time.
as soon as he met one, he knew who it was.
Yeah.
I
At
was
the
like,
time,
you.
I thought it was Professor X. And I was super
Holy
funny.
moly.
He almost fell over in a chair. That was
He
terrible.
almost fell over a chair.
Do you guys want coffee? I'm going to make coffee.
What?
Yeah,
I know this isn't
fine.
exciting for people on the podcast.
No, this is really exciting.
I want coffee.
So,
Okay.
But what did you do for New Year's?
This is what I want to talk about.
No, it doesn't
I
matter.
got.
Is he
Fine.
changing the subject already?
Yes. This is what I'm good at. What I got for Christmas,
No.
or what I got myself for Christmas, was I finally got an Xbox
What?
One, not a real original Xbox.
He got the original.
I got the
Xbox.
original Xbox. They
Okay.
told me it was the newest one.
All right.
No,
Okay. So
I don't know
So
what to
wait,
play.
is it the Slim with the 4K and all?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
one.
Cool.
The pretty one, the one that I can fit.
What
in-
color is it?
It's white.
Racist.
Cream or sugar?
a lot of creamer and a lot of sugar.
It's got cream
Same.
and sugar in it.
So you don't know what to play. So did
No,
you
I'm
just
so far out of the gaming
did
system.
you legit just buy the console and now you're just staring
No,
at
he
it?
said he got it for Christmas.
No, I bought the
Oh,
console.
never mind. Then he bought it without knowing anything.
Okay.
Go
No,
again.
yeah, I bought it without knowing it.
Okay.
You know, you could also do some research and like maybe pick PS4 over Xbox just based on the games you like.
First of all, that high five is not heard or necessary.
Elbows.
That was.
Thank you for having me do all the work.
I'm
Anyways.
gonna say they missed on that one. That was the second high five
I
attempt.
kind of
That
brought
was
the high
terrible.
five back to my shoulder.
Anyways,
I was
so-
hoping for another
So
chair
do you read
instead.
books at all? Because this could actually potentially help you. Since
Read. We went over this last time. I do
It's
not
very
read.
full. Very, very full of coffee.
oh shit.
Just go, man. Might be hot, so be careful.
Just go chug,
Chug, chug, chug, chug.
scream.
I didn't necessarily mean to give him the bigger cup, but it's just gonna happen.
For fun.
There's
Um,
lots of.
But you don't read?
What? No.
I don't remember the last podcast I saw that. Podcast?
PMK. Because this is hosted by Eric Cartman.
Might be. I mean, I've been busting references since I got here. So yeah. So you don't read? Is that what I'm getting at?
I never learned.
You never
How dare you bring this up?
It's a sore
Again!
subject.
It's a sore subject.
So our podcast is the Expose David's Weaknesses podcast.
We don't need a podcast for that.
No, that's true.
No, that'll eventually show up over time.
Right.
People
They'll
will
say,
hear
well,
look at that.
Okay,
He's a
you
failure
watch,
at all
you
that.
watch movies then, correct?
Yes, I'm great at it.
Oh, you're great at watching movies. Okay.
Where are you going with
What
this?
genre
I'm
are
trying
you
to-
into?
Can I-
He's trying to
yeah,
go
wait.
into the game part of.
First of all, let's talk about somebody else now.
I'm trying to help you with your video game problem. You're being a dick.
I'm not. You're just taking forever to get there.
Well, I have to know what you like to give you
Okay.
recommendations.
Relax. David.
I don't like
David,
Final Fantasy.
That's fine.
David, stop switching the subject as soon as we get into the subject. You have to let it go. You have to let it become something. If it takes a little bit, it'll just get deeper.
No, no, no.
And then you can edit around it.
Yeah, if you just switch it right as soon as we get into it, it's gonna kill the whole thing.
It's pretty funny though. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean, we can't just keep like, hello, welcome to Nailed It, the podcast
And we're
on
not gonna
ADHD.
nail
Bye, guys.
ADHD with a microphone.
What is ADHD?
Yeah, you wouldn't know how to read, so
Oh,
I can't.
that's- How dare you, sir?
They brought it up again.
Yeah,
So,
you're
no,
trying to bring it around. Okay, what?
movies. What are some of your favorite movies?
I love all movies.
That's a lie.
Actually, we went into movies, or you two did, quite extensively last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It was
yeah.
like a big portion of it.
Right.
It was like,
And you were trying to remember fucking
60%.
Prince of Persia.
yeah. Hey.
That's right.
Yes. By the way, for those
Prince
of you
of
that
Persia is
listen
one of
to
the
the
worst
other
movies
one,
ever.
Which
the
one?
Thank
time,
you.
the
Which
time
was me.
traveling, what do they call it? Time traveling. Ninja movie was Prince of
Not
Persia.
ninjas.
Which I thought was Assassin's Creed, by the way.
Speaking of
No,
which,
no, no, no.
did
You're
you
all
watch
wrong.
that-
It was Ninja Turtles 3.
That's actually.
Did I watch what?
Did you see the new Assassin's Creed
No, I
movie?
haven't yet, but I really.
I did.
I
Is
heard it was good.
I did.
Is it good? Wait, you've played the game?
I have.
Did
You
it-
don't have to play the
It-
games.
it-
though.
it- you
Oh no,
really
actually, I
don't.
kind of heard you did have to know a little bit about
Right,
the games
right.
to get it.
It's kind of like the Warcraft movie. Like personally,
Yeah.
I didn't like the Warcraft movie simply because I have no extensive knowledge about the universe whatsoever.
Me either.
You
Guys,
told me to be quiet just now, and now you're moving a piece of styrofoam around like it's a brick.
So me playing most of, if not all of the Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
I didn't like the movie for what it was, but when it got to the ending,
What was it?
what? What do you mean?
It was a
No,
new-
I'm not
a
gonna
video
spoil
game.
it.
It was a new character, a new story.
Oh,
Which is totally fine because
Yeah.
I was
like
I
for
was
what?
gonna
I
say
was,
read the
for
review.
Assassin's Creed.
I wasn't paying
to
attention.
the
Oh,
movie. Yeah. So when it came to the ending of the movie, it kind of like had this giant big climactic like going.
Uh-huh.
They found everything, shit's going down, and then they just dropped it off and the credits rolled. I'm like, what?
Wait, so was it like the
Now
Apple
this
of
is-
Eden, or?
Yeah, it was the Apple
Oh,
of
okay,
Eden
so it's
rock
like
back
the
in.
first game
Right,
kind of
right,
thing.
right,
Okay,
right.
cool.
So is this the first movie you've seen since you got scared away from Kuba?
From Kubo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Kubo scary?
No, there was. I don't know if I mentioned that on the last podcast.
We did
but-
mention
No.
it on
Did
the
we?
last podcast.
No,
So-
I've never heard of it.
So I went
It's
to go
that
see
animated,
Kubo and the Two Strings, right?
3D or clay.
Claymation, stop motion
yeah.
animation, kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline and all that
That's
shit.
cool. I like that.
So, in the midst of watching this movie, there are like maybe 10 people at most in the theater by this point because Kubo's been out for weeks, maybe a month.
Uh huh.
And so, why are you dancing?
It's like he took a bet against this working.
No, not a bet. He just in his head knows that it's just not gonna. It's gonna be funnier if he's just
So-
an ass the entire time.
While in the movie theater, like pretty much the premise of the movie is like, oh, main character has to collect 3 fucking MacGuffins, become all powerful, and has to fight the bad guy. MacGuffins. And so
I don't ask.
No,
me.
we all totally know what it means, but for the person listening,
No, no,
what's
no.
a MacGuffin?
Yeah, what is a MacGuffin?
a bullshit item.
No. If you were to describe a MacGuffin, what would a MacGuffin be?
Like a MacGyver muffin.
No.
Oh, I like a MacGyver muffin. Is that like a
It's just
like a
gonna, like,
blueberry
blow up
muffin?
in
Well, it's like a
somebody's
blueberry
face.
muffin, but inside it's got like paper clips, a Band-Aid, but not like a used one. Something you can use to like pick a lock,
Yeah.
Right.
And then maybe a shotgun shale.
Yeah.
Shale?
Shale.
What's a
This is
shale?
the podcast of shales.
podcast where we can't speak basic English.
A MacGuffin.
Hey, it's his
I'm
New Year's resolution. Okay,
making some
he's
MacGuffins.
working on
Right.
it.
So anyway, back to
Way
the
off.
story. So we're
You have to collect 3 MacGyver muffins.
Yeah, 3 MacGyver muffins and
Which I believe you can buy at McDonald's.
Yes.
probably.
McGuffin.
But they just took
They're
him off the
McMuffins.
dollar.
So we're in the movie theater. I'm by myself by this point because I don't like fucking people going with me because they're like, oh shit, bothering me. So I'm watching the movie, and there's
You mean talking during the
right? There's 2 families there that are just watching the movie as well.
Can I say something?
What's up?
I can't.
Yeah,
go
he was
see a
almost
movie.
to his point, so
I
go
can't.
ahead and
I can't. I can't see a movie by myself. Is
Yeah?
that weird?
No.
I've never done it.
What? Never gone seen a movie by myself?
No.
I did it once, and I hated it.
I think I could physically
But
go
I like.
and purchase a ticket
Like,
without my
I
mommy
can't.
holding my hand, but I have never tried. So I think I could.
Well,
I've
yeah,
never
like
tried.
technically you can,
Yeah.
but like
I don't think they'd
It-
kick you out. You
It
could
makes
possibly
me
go.
more.
I don't know
personally
though.
invest.
You mean like if you went to maybe like the Blues Clues movie by yourself?
I don't
people
think
might-
they-
they
I
might
will-
not let you in by yourself.
did
as an
anybody,
adult.
That's
did
true.
anybody see the Star Wars movie?
Rogue
No,
One.
dude, I don't see movies, man. I got a kid and 3 wives, a wife and 3 kids. Apparently, I'm Mormon.
You'd be a lot busier. Than but a lot more movies, I think, if you had 3 wives
Three
and 1
wives,
kid.
yeah.
I mean, one stays
have,
home
like-
and you go
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it with
You
the
would think. It's the other way around though. It's 3 kids and a wife.
Yeah, you'd never get to see a movie.
Yeah.
You're the person I'd hate if you went.
So I can finish the fucking story.
Oh, sorry.
I have to finish the story
Finish your
before
story.
David interrupts it again. Do not do it. 'Cause I know you're gonna do it. So we're
And the
watching
more
the
he
movie.
swears, the more we're gonna have to put beeps in this thing.
Just one long beep over all of this so far will be great. We'll
So
pick it up.
we're watching the
somewhere.
movie.
Mhm.
They're about to get the last item, and there's just a banging on the outside of the theater. The dude's like,
did talk about this. I
violently
remember that
banging
part.
on the outside. Like
Oh,
the exit door.
yeah.
And we're sitting there, and I see the 2 families get up. I'm just like, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave. And then my paranoia got the best of me, and I got up and left.
That's the best way to deal with terrorism.
Sleep.
Stubbornness. When you think you're in danger, just
stay
avoid
there.
that little inkling inside you that says, "Run!"
I really want to watch this movie. I might die.
This
Yeah.
movie really
I
sucks,
really
but I
did
am
want to
not
watch
leaving.
the movie. It
I
was
paid
really
my
good.
$25 to see this
Like
movie.
the only thing I can say bad about it was David saying that I don't know why it's called Kubo and the Two Strings. He has more than 2 strings.
Right. It's got
Wait,
3.
Wait, it's got 3 strings?
Yeah,
Well,
the
maybe
guitar's
Kubo
got
is
3
one of the strings.
No.
Does it really only have? It has 3 the entire movie.
It has 3 the entire
Entire
movie.
Is there like a titular line in the movie? It's just like, hey, what's up, Kumo, and your 3 string?
So you can't say
No.
podcast, but you can say titular. I'm just trying to find the line.
If they're apparently really
He must have
difficult.
skipped like 3rd grade and just went straight into
Yeah.
university.
Yeah.
I had the story, got my money back. They couldn't find the guy who was banging on the door, and then I went.
Right, because I said it was just the sound in the theater.
Wait, what theater was it?
It was probably David
it was
trying to
just
shit on your
Probably.
movie. He was like,
It
"Ooh, it's
was-
the
it was-
end of
it was
his
over in
point."
Lakewood.
Lakewood.
Yeah.
I think I was out there. I was
you the one
suffering
banging
from
on the door?
diarrhea, and I was like, "Oh, somebody let me in this place." And,
Oh,
yeah, I ended up
the
just,
movie theater.
I ended up just, crapping in the garbage right by that
I
exit.
mean,
right
whatever
there.
gets you.
As long as you
I
can
had
find
no,
a
I had
can.
no idea it was a movie theater. I'm
So-
sorry, I didn't mean to freak everybody out who was
so
watching
back-
Kubo and the
David-
2.5, 3 strings.
No, it's 3 strings, but it's
Two,
called 2
two strings and a
When
baby.
the next one
Is
comes
that a
out,
movie?
it'll make sense.
Two strings. Yeah.
She's gonna get that 3rd string, or 4. It'll be 4 strings to make
They'll
it
just
Kubo
have
and
you-
three
Oh, see,
strings.
that's the problem. She was like on the choir team, and she was trying to get 1st string.
Oh,
Kubo
She
was a
was the second-
dude. First off, second.
Oh. You can tell none of us have actually seen the movie.
Right.
I actually have
He
seen
did see the movie.
You did see
He just didn't pay attention.
Well,
So,
that's
do you
Dave.
think that maybe the 2 strings was his 2 companions that were with him the entire journey?
No, that's
Oh,
stupid.
deep now.
Is
That's
it?
Actually,
deep.
that makes sense. Why is that stupid?
It's dumb.
You're stupid.
You just don't like to be proven wrong.
It's a children's
First of
movie.
all-
Why would they make it that deep?
First of all,
First
yeah.
of all, don't shit on his made-up
it's-
choir.
it-
But I
part.
guess
it's about Japanese mythology. It gets really deep regardless.
No,
that's
I don't
true.
think so.
I guess Kubo and the 2 strings is better than Kubo and his 2 friends
David
who are
went to
along
the
with him.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The
It's a little
third-
better.
The 3rd string, the 2 strings, is because she breaks one of the strings and she has to use the hair of, I'm going to spoil it, of her mom.
His mom.
His mom's.
Wait,
As a string.
so you knew the answer the entire time?
And so did he.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the movie.
Oh,
That's true. I
I
didn't
think he did.
finish
That
the
makes sense.
movie.
that makes sense. He did. Dave finished the
He
movie.
sounded so sad.
I
when he
was.
didn't
I
finish
really
the
wanted to
movie.
see this movie because I have.
I'm a little worried we're peaking off. In
Sorry.
Yeah,
here.
we are peaking. That's because Xavier's very.
I get very emotional.
Yeah, when I tell you the end of movies,
Yeah.
and you haven't
Spoilers,
seen it.
bitch.
Hey, first of all, I said spoiler.
Still
Spoiler
hurts.
alert.
0.2 seconds before you've ruined the entire plot of the movie.
Well, you
Well,
got. I mean,
Anyways.
Like
Hey,
spoiler,
anyways.
Luke is
Actually,
Vader's son.
usually I would say the plot,
Right.
and then I would say spoiler at the end.
Okay, so did you see Rogue One?
Yeah, of course I saw it.
Oh, are we back to that?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
where we
think-
started,
He
right?
brought it up. I'm trying to keep the sequence going. In
First of
motion.
all, I'm not sure if I like you guys coming back to conversations that I talk about.
but it's a
you're throwing a
podcast.
wrench into his whole plan.
It's a
know.
podcast. We're
I
talking
swear
about
he
topics
took a
and
huge
conversation.
bet out against this one.
What this is.
What?
It's a podcast. We talk about topics and conversations.
You're just confusing me right now.
No, you're
using
confusing
words,
yourself.
and they're not
No,
making
see, a
sense.
linear,
So-
straight,
so-
traceable line really confuses David.
Are we gonna
You
talk
gotta-
about Star Wars
Sure, we can talk about Star
or
Wars.
or Assassin's Creed? I do have one thing to say about Assassin's Creed.
Did
Okay.
you watch it? You didn't watch
I haven't seen the movie. I'm not talking about the games in
Okay.
general.
They're
I
really
think
good.
that Assassin's Creed Black Flag is one of the best video games to ever be made.
So
It's
is that
one
the
of my
game I should?
favorite.
That's
is
the
that
one they
game I
gave
should-
out for free for a little while on
Did
Xbox
they?
One. Yeah, it was
So
like
fun.
a free
Black
week.
Black
or whatever.
Flag is a really good game. It's the pirate story.
Yeah, it's got all the cool stuff you'd want from
Why
the
did
other
you
ones.
use quotes?
Because they're not real
pirate.
pirates. He's an assassin.
Oh,
He's
So
an
it's
There's
assassin
pirates
pirate.
with him. I guess.
assassin's pirate.
Oh, no.
He's
We
an
should-
assassin.
We shouldn't
No.
have brought up pirates.
No,
There's
you
two
should-
of them now.
No, that's not fair.
I'm going to talk like this the rest of the time.
Yeah,
Please
David
don't.
will too. So,
Sorry.
I will not.
Yeah.
is it safe to talk about those movies yet on a podcast? Because I mean, they just came out.
Kubo's
cares?
already out on DVD, so.
Well, no,
it's-
I'm not.
Can
saying that
somebody
one. I'm
sue
saying,
you
like,
for
Rogue
having
One and
spoilers and
Assassin's
something?
Creed.
As long as you don't say spoilers for those, I think it's fine because I didn't say really any spoilers for Assassin's
Rogue
Creed.
One
hold
kind
on,
of doesn't
hold on.
have spoilers if you've paid attention at all to Star Wars,
But
like the
but
universe.
but is there a law that says we can't spoil stuff?
No.
Yes.
I think it's
Common
funny.
practice.
Just skip ahead if you guys don't want to hear spoilers for certain movies.
No, we're not. You're not skipping ahead. Do not skip ahead.
So you want them to listen to the spoilers?
Yes.
If either they're going to listen to it and skip ahead, or they're just not going to listen at all.
I
I'm just saying
appreciate.
for old movies, like if we want to talk about The Force Awakens, that's fine. But
That's
if you
fine.
want to talk about Rogue One, which is still in theaters and still selling,
Oh,
really
Yeah,
well,
I
it's
apologize
kind of
for
a. It's kind of like a good.
I just saw Heat.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. I
Heat?
like that movie.
is that the one with Sandra Bullock?
I don't know. I've actually
Isn't
haven't seen
that
it.
That's one with
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Douglas, and
Val-
Demi Reynolds.
Demi Reynolds?
Did
Debbie
you, now,
Reynolds.
you're, now you're making.
Debbie
I
Reynolds
made
or
it up.
Demi
Yeah,
Moore?
of course I made it
I'm
up.
pretty sure Val Kilmer's in it for real.
Val Kilmer is in it.
I think he's the only one I know that's in the movie.
No, he's
Still
Al
alive.
Pacino's in it.
I told you this is the only one I know that's in the movie.
The last thing I
2016 took a lot of people.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
It
no, dude, straight up, it's like I didn't.
It didn't take Val Kilmer, did it?
No.
Oh,
I
gosh.
think Donuts took Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
If you've seen
Wow.
it
The
lately.
last thing I saw him decently in was what, the Batman Forever movie with
No,
Tommy Lee
no.
Jones?
It was MacGruber.
That wasn't good.
Wait, he was in MacGruber?
He was
Yeah,
in
he
MacGruber.
was
He
the
was the
bad
bad
guy.
guy in MacGruber.
Oh,
This
I
might
don't
be the
remember
first
that. I
podcast.
saw
You
that.
I've
probably
come up with
didn't.
two
You probably
references
didn't
to
notice
MacGyver.
that he was in it because he looked like a wolf.
We did. We just referenced MacGyver twice.
I don't know if that's a thing.
No,
we
it
want to
is.
continue down
No,
or not. We
don't.
should probably avoid that.
Why?
Why? MacGyver's awesome.
He MacGyver's things, and they're gonna come out with a new.
Spoiler alert. I can't even say that. I'm drinking coffee. I swear there's no alcohol in it.
As long as you're honest.
That would help
Spoiler
us keep
alert.
up with David's timeline if we were all drunk and he wasn't.
Yeah. We
I'd
wouldn't
go
have a
on to the
problem.
next subject right now. I don't care.
So how do you guys feel about spoilers? Since it's a
I don't care because I mean I love movies and all, but
Right.
I'm stupid, easy person. I don't get stressed out over
I don't
things
care.
like that.
Yeah, I don't care either. I found out the spoiler to The Force Awakens before I went and saw it. Still enjoyed the hell out of the movie. so.
Yeah, you can't really spoil a movie for me,
it's fair.
but at the same time, other people freak out about it.
Right.
You know, I think the main reason why it's not an issue for me is because I have a terrible short-term memory.
Right.
So anybody can tell me anything. I'm really good at keeping secrets, not because I remember what the secret is,
Because
because
you
I
forget what the
totally forget
secrets
what
are.
it is.
Right.
So I'm not going to blab it to somebody else because 10 minutes later I forget.
I think it depends for me. It depends on how much love I have for the franchise
Yeah.
and the IP in general. Like, if it's like
What's
like
IP?
IP like a.
We're always asking words from him.
You know what? I
Like
don't
he-
remember the name of it right now.
I
But I
didn't
guess
hear the context.
like a series or something.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it is. But
I'm the idiot when it comes to like entertainment or anything, here,
Right.
so that's probably fine.
In Xavier's presence, we're all in there.
That's
Yeah,
well,
he's
why?
every
I'm
every
just
group.
saying, you probably know a lot
everybody
more
needs
about
a
it than
smart
the rest
person.
of us.
he's
But
Xavier. Let me say this about Xavier. Xavier is the guy you go to if you want to know about comics, or if you want to know about just things in life. He'll tell you stuff.
I don't know what that means.
Doesn't
Also,
mean-
if you want to start a drinking game to this podcast, every time Xavier starts on a point and David stops it,
Oh yeah.
take a shot.
Wait,
You'd probably be
2.5
hammered by
minutes
now.
in, you'd be hammered.
Yeah. And then you could actually follow along with our
Yeah, yeah.
storyline.
Yeah,
It'd
there
be
you go.
great.
Anyways, back to your story.
But I was just saying, for me personally, it depends
It's
on the
really
on
good.
the-
He
the
came
thing
back
that I love.
exactly to where he was.
Yeah. The
'Cause
thing
he-
that I
He's
love,
like
if
thinking
it's
about
like an
the
Assassin's
entire
Creed game, if it's an Assassin's Creed game, I really don't care all that much
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah.
spoiler because for me it's more about the adventure and,
Exactly,
and the
yeah.
character. Where as compared to like a Final Fantasy game or a Kingdom Hearts game, it's like don't tell me or I'll kill you because I want that secret. I want to experience.
Dave, I think
that
me and
all
you
in
need to
all.
play the new Final Fantasy game
That'd be interesting. to
Oh
watch.
my god, yes. You guys
because I've
should.
heard it's like the slowest thing ever, at least the first part of it.
Yeah, building up to the
I think we
climate,
would
or like
probably.
where the story gets
Mm,
good.
I
It does
think we
take a
would
while.
want to kill
Well, 'cause
ourselves.
I
you
think-
haven't beat the game, right?
No,
Like
but it
it's
starts
like-
off as like a bachelor party
I-
that just
that-
goes
I'd be
crazy.
fine
So
with
wait,
it.
there's a bachelor party. in
It feels like it. It's like you and three of your best buddies in this car traveling to go to your destination, which is a long ways away. And as you're going, like bad things just keep happening,
Yeah.
and it gets really dark
But
for
so-
like a minute and a
To be
half.
honest, the way that Square Enix did this game, or at least just the 15 conglomerate in general, they kind of
So it's basically like The Hangover,
Essentially,
but
except
with
instead of
anime
being
characters.
drunk and
with
not
anime
remem-
characters.
instead
don't
of
make
being
any
drunk
sense.
and
That
not
don't explain
remembering,
anything.
it's an entire kingdom being blown to smithereens.
Yeah, while you're gone.
Yeah.
For the 15th time.
Like while you blacked out, your home was destroyed.
Right, isn't this Final Fantasy 15 or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 15, but none of the stories really connect.
Well,
It's
this
just like a
connects with
direct-
that one movie.
Oh, Kingsglaive.
Kingsglaive,
Yeah.
that's it.
Kingsglaive, yeah. Who
I-
has
But that's it.
I saw the original. That I don't know if it was the original Final Fantasy movie, but like the first like.
Spirits Within.
Yeah,
with
I actually
Steve
have it.
Buscemi.
I think.
It's not good.
Why did you?
I didn't think it was bad, but I never
I've
played
never
the
seen
game, so I didn't really
Why
mind
did
it.
you
I thought it was
make
fun to
that
watch.
face?
Huh?
Steve Buscemi is a treasure.
He's
Okay.
a national treasure.
He's a
All right.
national
He's an
treasure.
American
I've seen
Swede.
that
He's-
movie.
Actually, he wasn't in National Treasure. We'll take that back. He was not in that.
No, that
Wait, he
was,
wasn't?
That was Nicolas Cage.
That was Nicolas Cage.
Who I
He
also
looks
do
a
not
lot like Steve
Who I
Buscemi.
also do not like as an actor.
I don't either, but I've seen every single one of his movies.
I do
he's
not-
he's like heroin. Like you know it's bad for you, and that you're just gonna feel terrible after you've done it. But I just keep going back.
I don't think you should
And I have-
condone heroin on
So,
the podcast.
so how much,
I've never done heroin.
how much heroin have you done?
Disclaimer: none of us have ever done
A
heroin.
little disclaimer
mean,
right now. Right
I-
now,
I woke
Steve
up from
has
So he's
never done
assuming
heroin.
that it's very alluring.
or any other drug for that matter. I've never really done drugs.
I've seen drugs.
I mean, as bad as Nicolas Cage is,
that
I
a
imagine
movie?
that there are drugs out there that are as bad as him,
I
if not
only
worse.
like Nicolas Cage in one movie, and that's Kick-Ass.
I thought you were going to say
Have you seen? But
National
like,
Treasure.
I have seen it, and I don't like it.
How dare you?
That's okay.
have you seen? What is it? Raising Arizona. That's like one of his first movies.
No.
Hysteric, dude. That's a good movie. That's really
Matchstick
funny.
Men?
Matchstick Men's good. Raising Arizona's good.
Dude.
You haven't seen any of the good Nicolas Cage movies.
I can't
Just
stand
probably
it.
because he
There's
watched
five. There's
he
like
watched
five.
National
What
Treasure
about-
and said no.
What about Trapped in
I own all three of
Paradise?
National
See,
Treasure.
he tried heroin, wasn't for him, and now he's avoiding heroin.
This guy.
Good on Xavier.
It's just,
Unlike
I
you.
hate to
Unlike
give
me,
it-
it's like he got like black tar heroin, and I started with the good stuff like
Yeah.
back in the day, and now it's
Sure.
just gotten
Wait,
worse.
name the
it's,
good
it's
stuff.
like I don't even like Tom Cruise either.
China White, is that what they call it?
I don't know. I couldn't have corrected you. I just wanted to see if you knew
It's
one.
like, I don't like Nicolas Cage. I don't like Tom Cruise. It's just like I don't know what.
What do you think of the new
How
Mummy?
I hate it.
The new what?
I
The
do
new
not
Mummy?
want
They're
to watch
remaking the
that
Mummy.
movie.
First of all,
is
you
it a
can't-
remake?
It's
It's like a reboot.
I'm gonna
or-
call it a
I didn't-
reboot or a reimagining.
And you can judge the movie because the first trailer of it was basically the movie.
Who's starring in it?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, Alana Morissette.
This person
Alana
has a
Morissette
mummy.
is not in that
Yeah.
movie.
Alanis Morissette is her
Um,
name. If you're gonna say it right.
Nope.
Even though she's not in the movie.
No, when he starts making them up,
Richard
he gets
Pryor?
them all wrong.
Richard
Yeah,
Pryor
he's
is
the
dead.
English,
Oh, is he the mummy?
Yeah.
Not the Mummy with Ric Flair.
He's the one they bring back. Oh god, that's horrible.
I wish I could do a Richard Pryor impression, but I can't.
That's probably.
Probably better.
You
That's
can put it
what I
on the
guess if you
resume.
I'm gonna look up the cast real quick.
Oh.
Will entertain with Ryan.
I give you my internet password, but it doesn't make it out to the garage.
Okay,
It's cheap.
so I only recognize two of the names. So we got Tom Cruise, Sophia Boutella, Annabelle Wallace, Jake Johnson, Courtney B. Vance, and Russell Crowe. I only,
So Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Why are both of those actors in this movie?
I don't know.
Maybe Russell
I
Crowe
could get-
plays
I
a
could-
literal crow. In the trailer, there's a lot.
He's
of
like,
crows.
"Are you
He
not
could be one.
entertained? Come!"
He could be the leading crow.
Wait, maybe he's the mummy.
My
No,
first
the mummy's a
impressions-
chick.
The mummy's a chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my first impression
Well,
of
of
the
course.
movie,
Mummy.
Mhm.
it doesn't look like it's based off of like Egypt, and I know that's kind of like I guess biased because I know Egyptian.
I believe that would be an Egyptist.
Whatever.
I realize that not all.
We need a
mummies-
cricket noise.
I realize that not all mummies.
It's like a
are
spray
in
bottle
Egypt,
for
but,
it.
it's kind of like the first thing that comes to mind, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I expect this, but it looks like the mummy in the new one looks like it's like almost Atlantis type a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
she seems to have a lot
Like,
more like going on.
She looks very similar to
Sorry.
the
Yeah.
to the
Oh, shut up.
Enchantress from the new Suicide Squad movie.
I haven't seen Suicide
Like
Squad
she kind
either.
of looks a little bit like that.
Oh, I
maybe,
gotcha.
Maybe it's just what I think about it, but it's
A
kind of
little
what she
bit,
looks
yeah,
like.
you're-
Because
no, you're right.
Suicide Squad went over so well with that.
It
It
was
went over
alright.
poorly in theaters, but I think it did a lot better once it came out on DVD or Blu-ray.
Like it was alright. It
Yeah,
wasn't the
it
best.
wasn't horrible.
It was-
I mean, people made it sound like
Okay.
it was the worst
It was-
superhero movie ever put out.
It
and
wasn't
that's
the
not
worst
true.
super movie ever put out, but
That
it
was
lacked
Batman
any
versus
sort of plot.
Unless you're on a plane, and then it's
The
okay.
plot was they were who are they fighting?
No,
in it?
they weren't fighting anybody. Like they would fight these like mass blobs of things, and you're just like, there's
Blob?
100.
It was
How much heroin were you?
It was essentially okay.
A lot.
So here's the plot.
He
So
was in his room on his bed. He just
This
did a little
movie's
heroin.
horrible.
And he's like,
terrible. The TV's not even on, Dave.
so like they don't even
It's
get
just
to
a
the
dream.
primary antagonist till like the last third of the movie, because it's like, okay, you have Amanda Waller gathering all the villains.
right,
You get everybody's introduction, and
which
then,
is half of the movie.
right, and then they go do the mission, and then the
But the mission
But-
is they're going against these blob characters,
It
which
was
is basically
the Enchantress who was
A blob. What's a blob care? I
Right,
don't know
they
what
were-
you're talking about.
they were just
Okay, do you remember the old Power Ranger shows?
Yeah?
You remember the putties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Think of them like that.
Are you kidding me?
I
no,
swear to
this
God.
this
That bums
is,
me out. I was
But
just
they looked
excited
a
to
lot
see Harley
better
Quinn in the
nowadays.
movie.
No,
she's
is,
really good.
Is she good in it?
I
Okay.
think
This
Margot
is-
Robbie was a good Harley Quinn.
Still worth
this
watching
is
just
how
for that.
this is how you define that movie. It's the Power Ranger movie that we all wanted to see.
They're actually putting out a
They're,
Power
they're,
Ranger.
they're coming out with that. So
I know,
I'm
but
gonna watch the
we
hell out
just
of
saw it.
I'm gonna watch the hell out of it. I don't even care. I'm so excited.
I
for
do
it.
want to see it.
I know it's
He's gonna start a bath, light up a candle.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Do some
I-
heroin and then
home-
just start
bring
looking at the wall.
I know it's gonna be bad, but I'm okay with it.
He's gonna take it home and watch this.
There's a few movies
Watch
that
the
you
hell
know
out
they're
of
going to be bad, and I'm okay with it.
Dave, you're gonna break that chair. I swear.
Assassin's Creed, dude, like it was good. It was good for what it was. It just left.
I'm trying to think of the last movie that I saw in the theater. Me and the wife went out. We finally got a time alone to go see a movie, and guess what we
The
saw?
wives or the wife?
Just the one.
Oh.
You left the other two with your one kid.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. We went, and you would think that two
Right.
Nicolas Cage.
people
come out
that
with a
once
new
they
movie?
finally get out after not being able to leave the house for a long time would go see some sort of movie that an adult would normally watch. We went and watched Finding Dory.
How was that?
It's actually good.
I
It's
never
actually
watched
I
pretty
it.
good.
enjoyed that
I
movie.
love
Yeah,
it.
I haven't seen it.
How dare you say anything bad about Finding
I
Dory?
didn't
He
say
didn't.
anything
He
bad
said-
about
he didn't say
Finding
anything
Dory.
at all about it.
You're
How
putting
dare
words in
you.
my mouth.
No, I watched that not too long
It
ago.
is
It's
a
actually pretty
delightful
good.
film.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's.
doubting
I mean,
it.
I honestly think that
I mean,
it's not
basically
as
Pixar.
good as
it was just Pixar.
Is Nemo?
Nemo,
That's
but
fair.
it was cute.
That's
That's all I have to say about it.
Baby Dory is-
I don't really have a ton to say
How
about it.
often is the sequel better than the first one?
No.
Well,
Not very.
Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs 2
It was better.
is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen as far as animated. It's hysterical.
Yeah,
The second one or the first?
The
one?
second
the
one.
second one.
Okay.
The first one's good.
Yeah,
The
the
So
first
second
you
one-
one.
watch, you watch animated and Nicolas Cage movies?
I have 3 kids.
Well, he
So
only
yes.
watched.
So yes.
First of all, he watches only animated.
How
Nicolas
dare you
Cage
introduce your
films.
kids
Not a
to
lot of
heroin?
those. Has he ever done a voice in an animated movie? Because if he has, I haven't seen it yet, and I need to find it and watch
I
it.
think he has.
Does Ghost Rider count?
Oh wait, no,
No.
he did. He was the voice. No,
No,
I
it
have
does
seen
not.
it.
I mean,
it
it's
was
kind of
the-
animated.
It was the Croods.
He was.
He was the dad of the Croods, and I have seen that.
That
so
was,
I was
that was a
think- I was
terrible
think-
movie.
yeah,
How'd you
Nicolas
pull
Cage
that
was-
I was
out?
thinking of How to Train Your
Who
Dragon.
remembers that?
But the
Oh,
dad of How to
that's
Train Your
the,
Dragon
for the
was
things I
Gerard
have
Butler.
seen. I remember them.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I was thinking of How to Train Your Dragon.
I
That
feel
was
like
Gerard Butler.
I feel like we need
That
to
was
make an
terrible.
animation and then have Nicolas Cage in it.
No.
I just want to hang out with him.
He would refuse to be animated though. He would have to be on screen with
Right,
the rest
that's
of
He'd
the
be the
cartoon.
one person out, and then everything.
No,
else
that would
is
be
I'm in a
animated.
freaking cartoon.
Oh.
I think Xavier got physically sick from you saying
Was that actually a pretty good impression? Because the way you reacted was like
I just
like
don't
a,
like him.
I
like
feel
I
like-
nailed it.
That's terrible.
Was it not good?
No,
impression?
we never.
Coming from the person with the worst impressions.
I don't have the worst impressions.
Okay, that's
Michael.
a lie. I'm here this week.
Okay, well-
you can't
okay,
blatantly
well-
lie.
Okay, what impressions do you do?
Huh?
What impressions do you do
I
that are
don't-
good?
First of all, I don't do impressions.
Well, apparently you do something because
Okay.
I don't
first
work.
off,
I
how
only see
long-
you from
how-
time to time.
How
I don't.
long did we work with David?
I don't know. He asked me the same question. How long were you our lead?
I was a follower.
Whatever. How long did you work together?
I shouldn't have
Don't
put
get
in
too
and asked
specific.
you a
Don't get-
serious question.
You're getting too specific. How long did you work together? Or when did you guys meet?
I mean, I worked for Columbia for 2 years, so.
Well, first of all, when did we meet? All right, this story goes way back to.
I just want to know a freaking year or how long you've known each other. That's the
It was
question.
about 2
I
years.
don't need 2 years. Okay.
2 years.
It was a year.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was about a year.
It was
Yeah.
Well,
about a year
okay,
and a
but you
half.
transferred into our area before that because
Right. And then I
I knew about you before then.
Oh, you knew about me.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
because
we
when
had
I-
heard
when I
things.
first got hired, that's when I met you. 'cause I was-
Yeah.
This guy's a real jerk. Watch
yeah,
out.
and so he pretends to be a pirate. So
No, I'm more worried about his fake gangster impressions.
those are offensive. and I'm white, so
Might have to cut that part out. We don't want to know anybody think that Dave's I should probably stop talking about it now. It's become a thing that.
No, but he has a pirate impression.
That one I would say he can actually do a pirate. That's the only one that I know that he actually does good.
Don't give
Where
him
do you get,
that.
Where do you get your basis? You
Don't-
get it from Pirates of the Caribbean?
You give him
Is that-
power like that, he'll
No, he's
abuse
from
it
then.
until it's gone.
He's from that?
He's from then, whatever that.
Trying to fucking...
What are you drinking?
Watch my language. Trying to high-five Jack
Xavier
Sparrow.
censored himself.
He did.
He was like, "I'll go sit."
It's really hard.
No, I know.
Wait, what?
I totally just busted an F-bomb without even realizing I said it.
Oh.
It's all right.
Oh.
Oh,
We're all adults here.
Are we?
I tried to be.
We're trying to shoot for 99% clean. So
Yeah.
that's good. That's
A couple of beeps is no big deal.
just not continuous.
Wait,
and,
why are we
and
going
let's not
clean?
talk about lady parts.
Is this for
That's
kids?
about it.
Because that's bad.
What?
I don't want
You were
kids.
joking about heroin on a kids podcast.
This is not a kids podcast,
First of all,
obviously.
you want to keep it. You want to keep it.
No.
You're obviously
Most
Joking
kids I
about
know-
drug use is better than dropping the F bomb 100
Is it-
times.
is
Is it though? That bomb
I
never
didn't
killed
get-
anybody.
Hey, I'm pretty sure there's.
It probably got some people killed.
I'm sure if you ran up to a really old lady who's like never heard anything, and you
Say
said
it
and you just said the F word out of face, she'd have a heart attack and die.
Yeah, but if you,
Oh
if
my!
you injected her with a syringe full of heroin, it'd
She'd
the
be in
same
heaven.
thing.
She'd be so happy though.
Again, we don't condone that.
I have no idea what I'm
For
talking
the happy
about.
granny that's totally taking heroin.
If you're taking heroin right
And
now,
for
please
the-
stop.
And
It's
since
not
we're
good for you.
podcasting for children, do not drug your grandma.
And I feel, and apologies goes out to whichever grandma when Xavier said the F word killed.
Yeah.
Because if she was listening
Or
on
how
full
many,
blast
that
with
might-
like
Right.
some beats and she was
Right.
out in a
'Cause
bad
that's what my
neighborhood.
grandma listens to. Our podcast,
Yeah.
Beats.
with grandma beats.
Right.
Grandma beats.
Beats by
Dr. Grandma.
Yes!
That was a good high five.
that's where fun
You
high
guys,
five.
you guys actually good. You guys connected on that one.
That was a good high five.
I
Dr.
feel it.
Grandma. You know what? I'm done. I'm going home. Dr. Grandma was the highlight.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
But don't drop the mic. 'cause-
So
Really?
my New Year's resolution.
Wait, did we just rewind like 30
No,
minutes?
no,
Oh, okay.
Is I don't have New Year's resolutions. Just to keep my kids alive a few more
That's
another
probably
year.
a good
Yeah.
one.
We're going back to.
That makes New Year's the most dangerous day for your kids.
Right.
When your resolution is
Well,
over and you
especially-
haven't quite made the
especially
New
when-
Year.
I just came up with it. We've been a weekend. I'm
Oh,
surprised
God.
they've survived.
Especially when he runs around with knives. It's crazy.
Wait, you're not supposed to do that around kids?
Not that I've heard of.
I mean, it's better than a heroin needle.
Well, that's true. Especially when I found on the ground.
Oh, what is the name of this one going to be? Nicolas Cage and heroin?
Nicholas Heroin Cage.
Oh, Jesus.
Nicholas Heroin Cage? Is that his middle name?
It is not.
It might be.
Nicholas H.
I could
Cage.
add it on Wikipedia right now, and it would be his middle name.
Nicholas Cage's high school nickname was Nicholas Heroin Cage. The heroin.
We're not surprised.
Wait, as in like a lady who needs saving all the
Right,
time?
right.
Or-
No,
oh, okay.
yeah,
Not the
exactly.
drug. What was that noise?
I think it's your roosters outside.
Are my chickens? The
Or
roosters?
whatever. Rooster chicken.
Roosters are male chickens.
This is my first time seeing a chicken face to face. So
Did you not go to a petting zoo as a child?
So how
Oh,
was your
right.
how was your
Sad
drive
travel.
out to the big city, anyways?
Sucked.
big city.
Because I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think you know what big city means.
I think my car was taller.
Wait,
than
you
most
didn't
of
drive out to
buildings.
the big city. You drove out to one of the smallest cities around.
There we go,
He
see?
calls this place the big city. I literally.
Well, you know, it's kind of big. Our downtown is like
Yeah,
a matter
it's-
of like 5 miles
I think
square.
QFC
maybe.
might be the
It's
tallest
hustling
building.
and
at the most.
bustling.
I saw your guys' like the lights. I can't even know the traffic lights. They were about to fall over due to wind.
Hey,
No, they're fine.
yeah, they're fine.
They
They're
do
used
that
to
every
it.
year.
They do that every other day out here. It's so
And
windy.
it's like as soon as I drove through this place, it just smelled like manure immediately.
Oh,
I'm
it's the best.
not though.
It's like a fresh pot of coffee, you know?
Nope.
Just wake up and you go outside and you're like,
I regret drinking.
what are they baking today, you know?
I guess out here you
What
would
you
wait.
heard about what they're making?
Well, they're making poop is what they're making.
Subtlety.
It's farm
Manure is
I think there's more cows than
per
people.
capita.
Not per,
Than
You can't say per capita for Enumclaw.
What is a
There
capita?
has to be a capita.
Wait. Before we go any further, what is a capita? I don't know that I know what that is.
A capita is
No, Dave doesn't know.
Dave's just gonna make something
Also,
up.
Google
welcome to the Nailed It podcast where we say words and we have no idea what they mean.
Maybe, well, yeah, that's good.
no. I'm gonna.
Okay, let's get Dave's definition and then we'll get the real definition of capita.
Okay. Capita is the amount of capacity
Pay
that you can
attention to
put
the,
into a bottle and
confidence
you
in his voice.
cap it.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
All right, real definition for each person in relation to people taken individually.
See?
I still
Exactly
have
what
no
I
idea
just
what
said.
it
I still don't think you can
It
have
just
more
means how
cows
many-
than people and call it a per capita.
So is per capita.
You can have per
person?
capita. No, that doesn't work.
What?
Per. Well, then I'm still unclear on even what the actual definition of the word.
If
That's
you're
okay.
gonna
That's why you didn't learn it the
I
first time. Is because someone's told you what capita meant, and
Nope.
you went, "That's stupid."
I-
You didn't learn
no,
it.
that was Dave's. I was saying Dave's definition was stupid.
First of all, I would say if you were going to say it like that, I would say cow capita.
Per cow capita.
Yeah, cow
No,
capita.
without
Per-
cow. Wait,
Per
without
unit of population, by or for each person.
Yeah.
So what's a unit of population? People.
Yes, per person, how many cows?
So
are there
I was
here?
right. Per
That's what
capita
it
is
is.
per
So I
person.
was correct. It's as many people as you
Not
can put into a
included
bottle.
jar. You
and
can't
then
put people in
What
a
bottle? What people are you shoving into a bottle?
And
David?
how big is this bottle?
That's segregation. You shouldn't do that.
I feel like you guys are against me.
I've got a
I
50
feel
gallon.
like it's payback for last podcast when you just dominated Xavier for 45
I'm
minutes.
kind of
handle
in
my
between.
myself, man.
Like
Yeah.
I'm on his side sometimes, and sometimes I can help corral him a little bit.
I don't think so.
We'll crawl you in a
There's a
bottle.
part of me that's crying inside.
I think talking about corralling Dave into something is becoming very awkward for me, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
It's bringing up some harsh
Awkward.
memories.
you put me into a bottle and cap it.
What bottle? What
Huh?
bottle?
You know, whatever.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Anyways, I
I
live in a
just-
place where I can have chickens, which is pretty cool. I think
Yeah, that is very cool.
I have
You
7
like-
chickens per capita. I think.
That's how many.
Well, how
you
many
can put-
chickens do you have?
That's how
7.
many- that's-
Okay, and you have 4 people in your house, so
Right.
then it's simple math per capita, per
So
person.
7
You have-
chickens per capita.
No, because that would mean you have.
We all own the same chicken. They're not just my chickens.
it's-
They're my chickens. They're my wife's chickens, and they're my 3 kids' chickens. So it's 7 chickens per capita.
And
I
if
don't
you
think
put
your
them in a
chicken-
bottle,
I don't think
and
your
you put a
kids can
top on 'em,
legally own a chicken.
there you go.
You're missing 2 people for those.
Maybe on Needham Father.
Is it against the law for children to own chickens? I didn't know this.
Chickens of mass destruction.
Actually, there are lots of chicken landmines out there that you might want to be
They
careful
have
for.
the
water.
Zelda treatment. You whack a chicken too many times, they just like bring an entire flock.
Don't
I
say
don't-
say whack a chicken.
I really don't, I don't know gay slang.
We're gonna have to beep out whack a chicken. I think I should stop saying whack a chicken. Right? We have to bleep it now. This is what 5 bleeps for a whack a chicken. There's 6 for whack a chicken. There's
Probably.
7. I gotta stop saying whack a chicken.
Now, if I was to define a whack a chicken,
It's kind of like
Nobody
whack
asked
a.
you to define market.
Michael's being really mean to me today.
It's Michael.
Yeah, I know he's mean.
Wow.
He's mean. I'm not sure if I want you back.
No.
Though
He has
this
to
is
say,
your
I need him.
though this is your podcast.
We also what happens when I'm gone. It's just this, but towards Xavier
Yeah.
in David's voice.
Isn't I don't think I want you back a old NSYNC song? NSYNC song?
Yeah, it is.
I don't think I want you back.
Back. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
And
now
then
you
there's
own
dancing.
NSYNC money, and it'll be their first income in like 18 years.
Most of it will just
No,
go to
I'm pretty
Justin
sure that
Timberlake.
Joey. I'm pretty sure Joey Fatone did like a cellular, like a
Are we
Verizon
talking-
commercial a while ago.
In-sync income?
They all have to.
Per NSYNC capita.
Yeah, for NSYNC capita.
Yeah.
Which, according to Dave's math, is how many NSYNC members you can put into a bottle.
So not
and
even
cap it.
one.
It's a
Depending
big
on the
bottle.
size of the bottle.
It's a big bottle.
That's a
It's a
big,
big bottle, especially if you're putting Joey Fatone in. Is Joey Fatone from NSYNC? Am I just?
Yeah, yeah,
And wait, but then so is Justin Timberlake, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he was the only one
First
that
of all,
made it out
it's-
alive.
It's JT.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I
that
didn't-
was
I
when
didn't
he
know you
had
guys
the
were
beach
friends.
blonde or bleach blonde hair.
Oh,
You mean the ramen noodle?
Exactly. I was gonna say the ramen
He
noodle.
put ramen noodles on his
You
head.
just sprinkle that,
That was
that
when it was
MSG
JT.
powder on top.
Yeah.
Just
hair
hang
does-
out with him in
I
the
think-
shower for
I
a minute, and you
think
got
Joey-
fresh noodles.
Joey Fatone was in a Fall Out Boy video not too long ago.
Oh, the
Wait,
way
Fall Out Boy still around?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
You gotta say that first. People don't. They're still living in 1995.
What
when
the heck?
They
NSYNC was
recorded
huge.
a video, and then Joey just kind of popped up from the stage somewhere, like he was asleep.
It
Like
was-
how
he was homeless
He
and
was
they were
homeless.
recording.
That's how he ended up in the video.
And he's like,
And
I'm
they're
Joey
just-
Fatone.
Yeah,
They gave him
That's how
a
he
shower
talks. I think that's
first.
how he
that's exactly how he talks.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a thing once.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Homeless Joey Fatone?
that's still a thing, probably.
He's probably back.
I mean,
there.
I don't know how good those royalty checks are on those.
Well,
old
I would
NSYNC
hope-
songs.
I would
I
hope
heard
that-
a Backstreet Boys song played through a Fred Meyer the other day.
How'd that go?
I sang along.
Did you do
I
the Bye
love
Bye
the
Bye?
Backstreet
and
Boys.
then-
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Bye 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 is
Did
insane.
you just say I loved the Backstreet Boys?
yeah, when I was in elementary school, they were huge.
Wait a minute. How old are you?
26.
That sucks.
Really?
How old are you?
24.
Oh man, we're old, man.
28.
You're not 28. You're a liar. You're older than I am. I'm 35.
Wow, that's old.
Shut up.
Dave's 55, I think.
Probably
I
right.
think he was born in 1901,
Hey,
which, according to my math, makes him 55.
55 per capita. That's
Per cap-
55
yeah.
years.
Well, this has been fun.
has it?
Wait, I didn't mean to.
Not
did I
for
just-
David this
did
time.
I just, no.
He'd rather go back to the.
It's like, wait, I gotta watch my words on what I say.
He'd go back to the
He's gonna-
destroyed Xavier.
He's gonna
podcast.
edit it all,
So
and
it's
it's just him talking.
yelling at
Xavier.
Xavier.
It's gonna be like
talking over his.
It'll be
voice.
like 40 minutes.
I
I think we only
wouldn't-
got 5 minutes of non-Xavier being ripped on.
Probably.
No, it's fine.
No, so you're doing it right now.
Yeah, one-on-one with Dave is hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Why did you say it like that?
Because he needed to be creepy. He hasn't hit his quota on creepy yet.
Creepiness.
I'm honestly surprised it wasn't in a pirate voice. Because that's
hold on.
usually where that comes
Do the
up.
pirate voice right now. Go yeah, and then we can just flip it. We'll just edit it,
No.
which will be funny because you'll say "yarr" on the
I
part
have
that
no-
we
I
just
do-
said, and then in the part that we told you to do a pirate voice, you'll just go yeah.
That's meta.
I don't do.
Right?
I do not do pirate on demand. It's
That's
not
not
a
what I
network.
heard.
It's
I wish
not a
it-
network.
I wish you didn't do any of it.
Pirate on demand.
Pirate.
I'd watch that.
Pirate on Demand is a phone thing that you can call in and you can listen to me.
He's like, "Hello,
1-800 David's
Hello."
pirate.
Yeah, 1-800 Pirate. Pirate on
Not
Demand.
making much money from that, are you?
No, I'm making millions.
Don't believe
I
you.
Millions of phone calls. He just
And
makes
that's
a
why
big
we're sitting.
He's just keeping a tally of how many people call.
These
that's
guys really like me.
She
It's
likes
the
me so
same
much.
guy.
right now.
It would be the same guy. That dude that just has a pirate fetish.
This is a lot cheaper than the lines I
Is
used
this
to
you
call.
like it?
Oh yeah,
This one's 1-800.
take off the eye patch. That's a nice pig leg you got.
Mike, stop calling me.
Mike, I've got to whittle a new peg leg. I forgot what they were
good.
called for a second there. I
Peg-
said peg leg, and then
peg
3 seconds
leg.
later I forgot what it was.
That was good.
That was good.
Oh, can you have your parrot talk? Have your parrot talk. That was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
never lets me out.
Phew.
Well,
So we went from how's your New Year to pirate impressions.
It
And then-
happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's.
That's
really-
how our New Year's going.
yeah. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta look forward to my birthday and then go into
So
hibernation.
how
for
many
like
think? How many celebrities think are gonna go away this year?
That's so
Dude,
morbid.
okay, so wait, hold on, wait. I know, as morbid as that sounds, I have a friend.
Wait, is he the one
Wait.
who founded the website?
Is
'Cause
he-
that would be really fun.
No.
Oh.
Is your before you start the sentence? Is your friend an
Interrupting you now.
assassin?
Why the heck are you asking me if he's an assassin?
Because you started
I'm
off
trying to
by
make
saying
it-
there's. He said.
Oh, for
There's a
people
bunch
dying.
of-
You think? Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
exactly.
Sorry,
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
you're
Thank you.
stop.
No
it.
one said you're welcome.
So, anyways, my friend has I have a friend that I work with who has
You
this
just did.
bar that he goes to regularly, and
Right.
him and the bartender and a couple of the other regulars.
Oh no.
Every year they
Yeah.
do a death list.
A
Oh, they have
Deadpool?
A
Deadpool.
Oh,
Deadpool,
literal
yeah, yeah,
Deadpool?
yeah.
But for celebrities?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so horrible.
And if you get to win if one of them dies. I
Did-
don't know. I
Did
didn't hear.
anyone have Carrie Fisher?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Yeah,
Would
dude,
that be like the sneaky
that
pick
was
of the year?
Really out of nowhere, man.
It
She
was.
got Billy Mays something fierce.
And it's really sad. To
I,
me.
I would think Betty White would be on every year.
Yeah, dude, she's
Yeah,
immortal.
she's like 1,000.
She's immortal.
I know.
She's been doing entertainment since before there was television. She
Yep.
started on radio.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't there a GoFundMe page to protect Betty White? For the
Yeah,
rest of
no, there definitely
26
was.
days?
You
Was
know what?
there?
I'd donate to that if I was richer.
Or
If
had
I
any money at all.
I'd pay Jesus and the Grim Reaper
I love
to keep Betty White.
I love
alive
Betty
for-
White.
Dude, she's amazing.
She's amazing.
She is.
She's literally.
We're not making fun of Betty White. We like Betty White.
No, dude,
We
she
do.
has no filter. She's like, this is how it is.
Wait, why did you just punch your hand?
Because that's his no
serious.
filter.
Yeah.
Oh, I just imagined
Sounds.
Betty White walking around.
I thought you were
punching
just
people.
punching people.
Which is
She has no
cool.
filter.
That's
She
no
just punches
filter.
who she wants.
It goes straight from her head to her fist. Just knocks them
She's
cold.
like, "Hi, I'm a sweet old lady. I'm Betty White." Smack!
Betty White.
Didn't see it coming.
She's
I'll
one
be
of-
around
She's
for
one
another
of the immortal
1800
beings,
years.
like Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Keanu Reeves?
I know.
Well, Keanu Reeves, fate took his entire family, so he's like living off of that. I
Maybe
think.
it was
like
a
karma kind of
sacrifice.
thing.
Isn't that John Wick?
John Wick 2.
Well, no, it's in the movie, but if you actually read into his
Oh,
backstory, he
I've
like,
never.
That's right.
What?
I forgot about. No, he lost a lot of his wife. I think
he's
and-
lost a lot of people.
Oh,
in his
yeah.
life, like a lot
Let's
of
not
people.
talk about
Oh.
No,
That's messed
Moment
up.
of silence. Okay. Now,
For Keanu Reeves.
No, he's just immortal, dude. He looks like he did when he was younger. It's just a beard.
yeah.
I did hear something about him, and
They might have
I don't
just
remember the other
discovered
actor
the
that was
secret
in Bill and
Hollywood.
Ted's Excellent Adventure with him. But I heard that they might be. There's in production another Bill and Ted.
There was a long
least a
rumor
rumor of
about
it.
that going on for a while.
I just want Spaceballs too.
Everybody wants Spaceballs.
I
It's
just-
not going to happen.
that's
It better
all I
happen
want.
soon because Mel Brooks is also
I know.
very old.
Before Mel Brooks goes, that's all I want.
But the thing is John Candy's gone. So how would they do that?
they CGI'd a face onto someone in the new Star Wars.
That's true, but
Star Wars, there's two characters. Well, there's one character that
Darth
was
Vader,
dead.
you just put a dude in a black. I mean,
No, no,
it
no,
doesn't-
no.
they
One
had-
of
they
the
had-
main characters in the new movie is all CGI.
Yeah, they had Princess Leia, and they had. I've always.
I don't
Tarkin.
remember.
Is it Tarkin?
Grand Mark Tark.
Yeah.
Is it Tarkin?
Grand
Yeah,
Mark
he-
Tarkin.
He
It's a
died
weird
in like
name and a-
1994.
Yeah, the
or
older
something
guy
like
who
that.
eventually takes control of the Death Star.
Oh.
I'm spacing on his name right now, but
think
he
I
was
did- I think I
completely
said it right.
CGI'd the entire movie.
Yeah,
his
wow.
face.
Was it legit though? Like,
Yeah,
Could
I
you
couldn't
tell?
tell until
It
I
was-
went home and like heard
You-
about it because I
you
thought it
could-
was just like a shady
you
dude.
could-
I didn't.
You could kind of tell
Yeah, I mean,
The-
look, if you watch it again, you
if you watch it again because the way he moves his body is kind of like.
So, yeah, that's the
Kinda
hardest
like
part
how
to
you
get
see
to.
Paul Walker's face at the end of the Fast movies.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the new ones.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I
I stopped watching after like
unless
one.
unless you have like a legit eye for it, you can't really tell. But
Yeah.
because like I've watched
It's getting
movies
pretty
and
good.
I took a lot of
Right?
classes
It's kind
for
of
it.
creepy how good
It's-
it was.
Like,
It's
I-
not-
Before we won't even need actors anymore.
Yeah.
Let's just make a good-looking person and we'll just fake it and light it.
like bring
Everybody
back
says they're alive.
everyone from the
Dude,
past.
did
They
you
won't
guys-
even-
did you guys
but
see
even
that
new
old
actors.
CGI Beowulf movie with
Yeah, that was
Angelina Jolie? I
terrible.
couldn't tell for like the longest time that it was CGI for a little bit. I was like, wait,
It was pretty good.
It was
Which
like-
one?
And that was a
The
long time ago.
Beowulf. And it's gotten way better since then.
I watched that in 2008, I think. I was
I
still
never saw
senior.
that one.
Sorry.
What was
You were
the
a
one I
senior in
wanted
high
to
school in
see?
2008?
Yeah,
Blood
that's when I
Chocolate?
graduated.
Blood Chocolate?
Oh no! What was it called?
Was that Blood Chocolate?
No, it was something like that.
It was like the vampire werewolf movie.
Oh, it's the
that,
worst movie ever.
Like they
and
were
I-
jumping and they like immediately turned into dogs and
Like
it just
real
looked really
wolves?
bad.
What?
You gotta
well,
look
on
Twilight.
my, it's like this was before Twilight, and it's just as bad. I'm
Check it out.
surprised they even made
Blood
Twilight.
Chocolate.
Blood and chocolate, I think.
That sounds
I've
terrible.
never heard
Oh,
of
it is
It
terrible.
sounds like a porn.
It's worse than that.
Yeah, that'd be a gross part. Blood and chocolate. Just picture what that would be. in
No,
your
I don't
head.
want to picture
That
it.
would-
Do it.
Blood and
Do
chocolate.
it.
No, but wait,
It'd be chocolate
but it was
with raspberries.
Oh,
Okay.
let me see.
it was my bachelor party, and I'm
Never
all
seen
I'm
it.
all about watching terrible movies just because it's fun to watch terrible movies.
These are like
It is true.
So my bachelor party, I was like, we're renting this movie. Okay, everybody fell asleep, and it's like me and I think everybody. I think it was me and I think you might have been the only one that stayed up, Dave. I don't remember,
Probably.
but it was awful.
But long story
God,
short,
so
it
funny.
was on
It
Rotten
was awful.
Tomatoes.
What was it?
How many stars on Rotten Tomatoes?
No. percent.
It got 11% on Rotten Tomatoes.
From the critics or the audience?
Let's find out.
From yes.
Or did the critics even?
the
Did they
critics
review
didn't
it?
even see it?
Yeah, because some movies are so bad the critics
They don't
don't
even
even
bother
review
The
it.
audience gave it a 52.
They gave it a
Wow.
52.
Gave it a 52.
I haven't seen it since. That might be one we have to watch again. I did watch.
Apparently, it's a novel.
I did force somebody
I
to
believe
watch
When did Twilight?
Wicker
come out?
Man about a month or so
Yeah,
ago.
we
I
were
think I've
supposed to
seen
watch
half of
Wicker
the
Man.
first one.
Have you seen You haven't seen Wicker Man yet? I know you hate
No.
Nicolas Cage, but this
I-
is the best movie to watch if you hate Nicolas Cage.
I have not seen it. Is that the one with the bees?
Yeah.
That's all I've heard from it, but nothing.
Oh, it's the worst, and it's so funny. The whole time you're watching it, you're just laughing because you can't believe how terrible the movie is.
You know what it was?
Which is almost like every other Nicolas
Blood
Cage
and
movie,
Chocolate
but
was
it's the worst
trying
one.
to Twilight itself before Twilight came.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because Blood and Chocolate came out in 2007, Twilight came in 2008.
Oh, so they were just trying to
Right,
get
so
right in.
they were trying to give it the Harry Potter treatment, and that shit just fell.
Yeah, which is, I would honestly say that the first Twilight movie is probably worse than that Blood and Chocolate movie.
It's bad. I've watched it a lot.
I've only seen the first.
What? Did you just admit that?
I did.
I've only seen the first Twilight movie, and I didn't bother to watch the rest because of it.
So
I watched
I
the
think I've
last
seen
two.
Let's not talk
parts of
about
the
Twilight.
last
This is
No,
gonna be.
we
This
have-
is too much of a
No,
section
no,
to
this-
give up to Twilight.
This is important. I watched the last two.
This is the first
Twilight?
subject that David's actually got interested
Why
in.
is he so excited about talking
I
about
don't know.
Twilight?
I'm
I know.
interested
the
why
only
he's
reason
interested.
Why I've watched the first movie so much is like because back when I lived in Lakewood, I
It's a
didn't have
terrible
cable or
movie.
anything, so we just had movies to watch all the time. So that's why I got really into movies. And my dad accidentally bought Twilight without knowing what it was. And I
Sure.
told him that, Dad,
That's
this-
the lie
this-
I'd tell my kids
Yeah.
if I bought it.
Right?
Oops.
He's like, hey,
Oops, sorry. Oh, it just fell into the Blu-ray player. Oh no! Might as
you
well
think
sit
I
here
can
and
afford a
watch it.
Blu-ray player? Okay.
Well, whatever. Shut up.
Probably
What
still.
are they like? $30 now at Best Buy. You
This
bought
is-
the
this-
you bought the microphone.
This was
for
way
the
back
next
in the day, though. This
Oh,
is
that's
when
true.
I
Never mind. Then
didn't
it was
have a
probably
job, yeah.
really
It was
expensive.
a DVD
It was on
player.
VHS.
Yeah. So
I think they give away Blu-ray players if you buy a nice TV now. They're just like here,
or
please,
they're included,
please take
or
this.
they're included into the TV themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Or that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys remember those, the DVD VCR combos?
Oh yeah, I got one in the back
Oh,
of
do
the
you really?
corner somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Those are vintage.
Yeah.
We used it to prop up the table.
Your table had
I
that
think-
big of a gap.
I think it's
in
just
a new
DVD.
table. Those things were massive.
No.
Dude, we had before we got our own place here. Me and my wife were watching basically her grandmother's house. We lived there while her and took care of it. But she had a DVD/VHS player,
Oh,
like a player that had both. In it.
right.
So me and her, because we were really poor at the time, we would just go to the Goodwill and spend like 50 cents and or a couple bucks and go buy VHS tapes. And we had actually a pretty good stack of money.
Dude, you know what?
We finally
was
got
one
rid
of
of
the
them, but-
VHSs I like wore down to like the grind.
Flubber.
No.
Oh, okay.
Son of
Page
Flubber.
Master.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. I just got that on Blu-ray
Really?
actually. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
dude.
Flubber and Indian in the Cupboard were my two. When I was a
Dude, I
kid.
haven't seen Indian in the Cover
I know,
forever.
right?
Like the
Yes.
original Flubber or like the
The Robin Williams.
The Robin Williams.
We never saw
Not the
that.
that's the
That-
That, I mean, that was when, like, I was a kid. Those movies came out.
It
Those
was-
are my favorite two movies.
It was
for
Land
the
Before
longest
Time for
time.
me.
Oh, that's a
Every
good
That's
Land
true.
Before Time
Land
movie.
for time. Me?
I named my brother,
Huh?
nicknamed my brother Littlefoot because of that movie.
Nice.
When he was first born.
Good
He was
movie.
Littlefoot for a long
That
time.
first one was sad, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Super sad.
Yeah, and if he was born a girl, he would have been Sarah
Nice.
and like named Sarah.
Oh, really?
That would have been his name.
My parents wouldn't literally name him Littlefoot.
And we called him Sarah.
In my, I don't know what your parents are about.
They're a little more sensible than to let their
I don't know.
5-year-old kid
Name a
their
child.
They let
born.
you run free.
Let's
Wow.
name him. I
They
want to
didn't
name him
corral me in
Polka
a
Dot.
bottle.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Just checking the sound. Make sure we're not getting too
Uh,
loud.
Hey.
We
So,
are kind of
what's one of like the old VHS movies that like you would want back if you didn't have if you
On
didn't have-
VHS?
On VHS.
I'm pretty sure I've replaced all of them on
Why would you just
either
want
on
to
DVD
DVD
or
a movie
Blu-ray,
back on VHS?
Just
you
to have.
couldn't get it on DVD?
Yeah, but it's the nostalgia.
Yeah,
it's
it is
the
the
nostalgia
nostalgia.
of watching the graininess
It-
and having to mess with the track.
It's just like
and
people
rewind
play-
it.
like
Yeah,
people having
yourself
vinyls,
like,
dude.
man, this
What?
is way
It's like
quicker.
people having vinyls.
No, it's not the same.
What?
It is not the same. Like a
It-
vinyl sounds good, but like a VCR,
Wait,
it's
hold on a second. I might be able to hear the chickens. The chicken's upset too at you, Dave. It
That's our
also thinks that
spokesperson.
VHS is the way to go.
shut up, chicken.
No, but
That's our main sponsor at the
I
moment.
would, I would really love to
Chickens.
find an unopened VHS tape and a brand new VHS player just so that you could see what the quality was like,
Right.
like brand
Well,
new.
it's like when you plug in an N64 again, and you're like, "Oh, this game's so," and they're awesome.
Yeah.
But you forget, like, when you put it on like a big TV,
Oh, how terrible it looks.
just stretched
Because
out
nobody
it
had
gets.
TVs
No,
that
dude,
big
like,
back then.
Like going
I
back
don't
and
know.
playing Mario Kart blows my freaking mind.
know.
Like you're just like, "Oh God, this is so bad."
I'd buy a CRT for that. I'd buy it for that. It's like, man.
You were complaining about a DVD player a minute ago.
Was I?
Now you're gonna go buy a TV.
Yeah.
They're probably the same price.
What? I wasn't complaining about a DVD player. Blu-ray player.
Check the tapes.
Can you run it back just a little bit? No, on
Play it back. I don't know. We can't do live playback.
No, we're gonna
And
do it
record at
right
the
now.
same time.
We're gonna try it, and it's gonna go horribly wrong.
Okay.
Well, Dave's just gonna edit it in.
This
And
is-
it'll sound like we're doing real playback, but we're not.
This is what we're gonna do to do live playback. Xavier, can you just say that again?
No, I don't believe I said it.
Xavier, admit that you were wrong. And go.
Ugh.
I like that idea because I was right. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't like it because you were right.
I like the
I don't
idea
care.
that Michael was right and you were wrong.
You like to prove anybody wrong.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
I
do.
just like to prove
you wrong.
most people
It's
wrong.
personal.
Is it?
It's not personal.
Did everybody enjoy their coffee?
Yeah,
I did. Thank you very much.
Good. I'm
Subject
glad.
change.
Just glad. I'm just glad that I can
Are
still
you-
make coffee.
Are you trying to cut the tension? 'Cause that's what he does. He gets nervous.
No, I didn't get nervous.
He did get nervous.
He
His
got
leg was
nervous.
shaking.
He was like, yeah, he was.
It's because of all the coffee I just drank.
That's true. You're probably just like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta take it. Well, never mind. We're recording. I shouldn't tell you where the restroom's in my house.
I shouldn't do it, but dude, let's go anyway.
Oh, and if you tweet us, we'll send you the location of his
We'll
house.
send
yeah,
you,
so
you can
we'll send
use
you a
his
picture
restroom.
of his bathroom.
You go in the back door. You
If
go
you're
down the
ever-
hallway. It's either
if
the
you're
first
ever
door on the
around
left or the
here-
second door on the right. There's 2 bathrooms in that tiny house for some stupid reason.
Yeah, more bathroom.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Just bathrooms.
One for pooping and one for peeing.
There you go.
Who needs a bedroom?
Yep.
Well,
If you get drunk enough, the bathroom
Yeah.
is a bedroom.
If you try hard enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Clo-
Which
that's
I
what
don't
clo-
drink that often, but
right,
when I
that-
do, that's
what
usually where I
closets
end
are
up
for,
sleeping.
right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, it's your safe place. You can close the door, and it's all like enclosed. Is that just me? Sorry, never mind. Anyway,
His face.
I hate both of you right now.
That's what happens. You
Yeah.
team up, we team up. It's
Hey,
it's like
I've never teamed up with
you team up
anybody.
with yourself, and that's enough. You don't need help.
Dave's his own best friend.
Yeah. Hey,
He is, and it's not sad because that's all he needs.
yeah, it's it.
He's
It's
pretty
true.
much unstoppable if there's only him versus another one person.
Yeah, no, we have
There
like
has to be a
audio
united
evidence
front.
of that.
I think it's funny that it's taken 3 of us to keep Dave Wrangle dead.
Yeah.
I think if it was just you 2 and him, you would have no chance.
First of all, I would like to say I'm just a little spacey and tired right now, so I'm not on my best game.
Why do you drink coffee?
Because
He
I don't
doesn't
like coffee.
Yeah.
What?
You drink Red Bull all the time.
No, I stopped.
Oh, good for you.
I'm.
I did.
He's
doing
switched to heroin.
That's like the opposite.
Oh, the Nicolas Cage treatment.
Yeah, switch from caffeine to a huge downer.
Wait, isn't heroin an upper?
No, heroin's a downer, isn't it?
Why are you asking me?
Well, I turned to you.
Well,
I
out of all of
figured
us,
you would know.
who's done the most drugs? I don't really know this.
Probably me.
And yet he gets mad when I turn to you.
Sorry, we assumed you would know.
I have a limit, you know.
You draw the line just before heroin?
I don't know what's worse, heroin.
I
or
don't
crack?
know. We don't need to get into drugs.
Have you done one or the other?
No.
Well, then there's your line. You don't need to verify the two and say there it is.
Now, when Xavier says he's done the most drugs, he means like baby aspirins, right?
Yeah, and Tylenol. The
Flintstones
liquid
vitamins.
Tylenol.
No vitamin.
Half. He only does half a Flintstone
The
vitamin at a
chewables.
time.
He gets really excited.
He doesn't like to swallow pills.
But you know, to make it a little more, you know, like legit, he crushes them up and sniffs them.
It goes in easy.
Your body absorbs the vitamins faster when you do it that way.
I mean, besides the nosebleeds, it's all right.
I do
feel
have to
really
say that when I
energized
do that at
afterwards.
work, my office job, it makes people nervous. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's just a Flintstones vitamin.
to be fair, your cubicle's made
Dude,
of
I
glass.
used to, speaking of,
And I also do
used
it
to
off of a
know-
large
I
mirror.
used to know a guy in middle school that would do that.
Cut it with a
Smarties.
What?
He would
You know-
snort Smarties.
Yeah, like he would sit there, crush them up, and just like.
That doesn't sound smarty.
Oh gosh, Dave. Are
See,
you
I'm
serious
telling you,
right
no,
now?
okay, hold on. My idea for this problem, this specific problem, is we need a cricket noise. It is like a water
We can
bottle
edit a
for a
cricket noise
dog.
in.
We need to spray him with the water
Oh,
bottle
I was like,
to
right.
make him stop. We
Would
just play the cricket noise, and he knows to stop that.
No, dude, he won't stop.
When you just said water bottle for a dog, I imagined you hand a water bottle to the dog
Like a squirt bottle.
and they drink it. I'm like, I've never heard of just giving a dog a
Okay,
water bottle.
if you
Spray-
don't have
said
a
spray
smart
it,
enough dog to drink a water bottle with its
then
front
you spray
paw.
them with it. They don't have opposable thumbs. It's hard for them.
Gotta use both.
Well, if you train them right.
What does opposable thumbs mean? I mean, I know it means you have thumbs, but are they
No, it means
opposing?
you can do this.
No.
Yeah, and they know what you're doing right now. everybody
Alright.
who's listening to this,
Yeah, I
it means
said
you can
'cause
do this.
You can do this, and they are assuming that I'm right, and then you guys say no
I
and
would
ruin
say-
my whole point.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Shut up.
It's opposable thumbs are
You really-
thumbs.
We're
that-
gonna go-
I got it. I'm gonna wait for Dave.
Dave's okay. Here's Dave's
Okay.
explanation, exclamation,
That's
whatever.
exclamation of
Oh, that was worse.
opposable
Oh god.
fluns.
The dictionary is on
Funds,
fire right
opposable
now.
funds.
Opposable fluns.
Okay, what's the definition?
It would be a posable would be like one that could be shot in films. So it's
You
What?
mean photogenic.
photogenic. It's
Oh, okay.
a posable. It's like you can put it in different poses and different positions. That
You've
No.
already derailed the definition. What's the real definition?
Capable of moving toward and touching other digits on the same hand.
that's hot.
Isn't that what I just said? You can do this.
No, you just, this.
Yeah, this again. They can hear it.
No, when your thumbs are going left to right, that's not touching
This.
other.
But it's the ability to.
To
Why,
do this,
why can't you do that?
which is we're
This
I
is
can't
working
do it.
great
When
on
we
an
say-
audio podcast.
when we
Well,
say
you
this,
have
it's
this
when
little part out there.
Just watch what I'm doing.
just listen to what I'm doing right now.
Listen
hear
through
it?
the microphone and imagine he's doing
Hold on,
nothing.
this is what it sounds like.
Oh,
That wasn't your thumb.
Yeah, I could do that too. My dog could probably do this.
my,
Dude, is your dog threatening people on the street? Just go, people pull some thumbs.
She should.
Like this. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh man,
this is sad.
what's that?
I don't know all this.
Welcome to the podcast.
It's your guys' podcast.
Out of all the
course.
podcasts
No.
I've listened to, this is pretty much how they go.
This is
Yeah, really?
This is your two guys. This is yours. I'm just showing
He
up.
wasn't even there for the first one.
I know, and it's very sad.
It is very sad.
There was a moment of silence, and we got
If
over
they
it.
had lost that game, I
Well,
would
now
have
that they know
actually
it's
felt
theirs, they're gonna have to come in and control it. But you're not gonna let them do that. So
No, I want them to control. it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that can be done.
this is your thing.
Wait, I thought it was the three of us.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm here, but yes, I'm gonna work with you
But,
guys.
but we're also here.
You,
I'm here too.
no,
This time.
and I'm here this time because it's at my house.
no. You also have another.
You weren't invited. Who let you in?
Oh,
wait.
you're right. I'm sorry. I'll go.
You have another show,
I thought
I
we
do have
changed
another
the
show.
locks.
which
before
we're
we
going to
started
promote
this.
later.
Okay.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
No, because we haven't started it yet.
well, no, we started it. We just haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
Wait, we haven't started this podcast?
No,
No, we
wait,
started
shit.
this
We were
podcast.
just
Do I have
warming
to
up for
edit
the
this
past
one?
hour and a
What?
half.
Oh,
Do I
nice.
have to
For
edit
hour.
this one?
What do you mean?
Do I have to edit this podcast?
What are you talking
No,
about?
we're just gonna put the whole thing on.
Yeah. What are we talking? What? You're saying words that don't make sense.
I think we
Coming
should.
from
I
the
think we
man that
should.
makes the least sense.
I think we
yes.
should keep arguing for 10 minutes and then you can just fade it out slowly at this point because it's already been an hour.
No, I think fine. We probably should wrap it up though, because we don't have any sponsors today.
This is true.
Do you have any sponsors?
Besides you.
Me.
So,
Damn
so,
I know you way too well.
do you guys have any idea how you want to end it?
I think Dr. Grandma would sponsor this podcast.
Dr. Grandma?
We
Yeah.
talked really well
Sponsored by
about
Dr.
her
Grandma.
Beats.
Beats by Dr. Grandma. And,
All right.
and when people hear Beats by Dr. they're thinking headphones, right? No, she actually cans beets. She
Yeah.
makes pickled beets.
I mean, that should be implied. If you were thinking headphones, you're an idiot.
All right. Well, this episode has been brought to you by Beats from Dr. Grandma.
Yeah.
The world-class great beats that you'll find in your local store,
You're not
Except
really
for
gonna.
QFC. Cause they
except for
won't be great.
QFC, Albertsons, and any
Safeway.
store that you actually go into.
Yeah.
It's actually an online store, and it's in Canada.
And by online, he means they're out back on a clothesline.
Right. They're like,
She's just
like,
hangs them
it's
there.
actually
You
just
have to find her.
you actually have to
Almost.
find her house, and you have to say, "Are you Grandma Beats?" And she'll go, "Yes, I am." And then she'll go, and then you have to say,
Oh, you're
"Do you
murdering
want to
this
buy?"
joke. Like you are putting its face to the curb and just a shotgun to the back of the head. That's what you're doing to this joke.
All right, sweet. Well,
All right.
all right. Well, bye.
Nailed